It's team of the season, guys, so head over to fifacoinsforsale.com and use my discount code GOONER to get yourself 6% off. What's up, guys? It's Goonlist here, bringing you another episode of Marco Van Basten's Venture to Victory, and it's the only Road to Glory series that features pink slips as well. There's a quick look at the rules if you need to refresh yourselves with them, and guys, if this video can get to 200 likes, that'd be absolutely amazing. It's important that you guys support this series and make sure that more episodes come ASAP, and also make sure you follow me on Twitter as well, because that's where we get you opportunity to get involved with the pink slips. So the most popular guy from the last episode was this guy at left back, so we popped him in at left back, Van and Holt, or how you pronounce it. But anyway, he goes into the left back slot and he'll be the new addition to the team. So I had to mix things up. The last episode is absolutely shocking. I drew a couple of games there, absolutely disgraceful. Bear in mind that we're still in Division 9. So we come up against the first team called Pompey Rejects, and I was thinking, oh, this is not looking good. But the key was I made sure I played my games a bit earlier this time, so I didn't come up against those late night pros. So we come off with the start, and Van Persie's through on goal and manages to put the ball into the back of the net. A perfect start there, only a few minutes in, and we continue to pile on the pressure there, and I thought that had gone in. Surely that had gone in. It looked like it crossed the line, but the referee and the dodgy Russian linesman said no, it wasn't going to happen. Van Persie's through on goal again and puts it straight at the goalkeeper, and we're all over him there. Look, 12 and 7. He made a few longer range shots, but then he's through on goal. Is he going to put it in? And our keeper manages to pull off the save there, using all of his height. He is a tall guy. So now Van Persie's through on goal, and we test the keeper, but it just didn't happen. And Van Basten is now through, so we're going to test him with a long range shot. He's got awesome shooting on that left hand side, but the keeper pulls off a save when I thought I was going to score a banger with him. And then we put Van Persie through on goal again. Where's his keeper doing? What is he doing? Surely that's a penalty, ref, and a sending off, but I don't get anything. But that's how the game ends. I dominated that game. Managed to get myself a 1-0 win. Van Basten didn't really do much. He had that one shot, but we did get ourselves a goal pack as a bonus for that, which isn't too bad at all. We're back to winning ways now, which is fantastic, And you look at that, we did dominate. We had double the amount of shots, etc. It wasn't a struggle, and we get ourselves to 11 points now, only 3 points away from getting promotion. So it's possible, or 14 points away from winning promotion anyway. But we are close. We are that close now. And after the shocking form there, you can see the 2 draws. We needed to fix up. So I needed to move on and improve on this performance and hopefully get Van Basten some goals, because he was a little bit missing in that game. Come against this guy, and this is the kind of team that I was expecting to come up against a lot more regular. Random bronzes in there, random players out of chemistry, lots of dead links. This is what I'm talking about. This is more what I expect from Division 9 and Division 10. But what, recently I've been coming against some better players. But anyway, we get off to the perfect start. Schneider is put in behind, and he manages to drill the ball into the bottom corner. Van Persie there with the assist. This is much more like it. And we haven't conceded a goal yet in this episode, which is absolutely fantastic. None of these gunshots rocking around. So Van Basten there, manages to hold off the defender. Well, I thought I'd lost it, but he does get himself a goal. Finally, the star of the show is back, and he gets himself back on the score sheet. It was absolutely fantastic. We get ourselves a 2k bonus there. And then the ball is played in behind. Van Basten plays a beautiful ball over the top Van Persie. Sometimes you have too much time, and that's what happened there. He just drills the ball right at the keeper. Absolutely shocking. But then he goes down the other end on the rare attack, and the keeper palms it out, but the defense is on there, and managed to at least reduce them to a weak shot that the keeper managed to save. And then Van Persie again, look at that, another time. In the other game he got shot down when he's through on goal. Absolutely assaulted, and again the ref doesn't like him. He must have a reputation for being a diver, because they just don't give him the penalties when he needs one. But Schneider there is an absolute revelation at Cam, gets put through, and Clinical finds that bottom corner again, almost a carbon copy of the first goal. And then we get a corner, and who's in there from 6 yards out? It is the hero Van Basten there, completing a comfortable win. 4-0 up, 84 minutes in, and this game was comfortable. What, that is more like the form that we expected. Got to play these games earlier. That is the definite key factor there for you guys, and we finally get ourselves promoted. 4k bonus and another 7.5k pack. We'll be opening packs galore in the next episode, and that's absolutely outstanding, guys. So we get the 4-0 win, get ourselves a few more points as well, and again, look at that pure domination. As you can see there, he had 3 and 4. Surprised he even had that, to be fair, because it was just almost too easy at that point. But we get ourselves promoted. We've won the title now, 2 wins back to back, and that means a promotion, guys. Do you know what promotion means? Promotion means pink slips. That's what it means. So another pink slips game is activated. We're going to say another 100k, and it's going to be played this weekend. So drop a comment below. It's on Xbox One, guys, and I'll be able to pick one of you guys and play you for the pink slip. So make sure that you drop those comments, and also make sure you follow me on Twitter as well, because it's easier to arrange that way over Twitter. So anyway, we have a look at the squad, and we have a look at the record as well. So Van Basten with those couple of goals, 15 games, 19 goals and 2 assists. assists, so it's not too bad at all. It's improving, but we could have had a few more goals, especially in that first game, because it wasn't the toughest game, but I didn't have the opportunities to score that I should have done. And guys, what are we going to do now? Who are we going to upgrade? Well, we're going to move to the goalkeeper. I probably already know who you guys are going to say, but we are going to say, what goalkeeper do you want to see upgraded in this squad? And then I'll move forward again, you know, to upgrade some of the other players, and maybe we'll look at team of seasons and informs and stuff like that as well to mix things up. Anyway guys, drop a comment below what goalkeeper you want to see, and that's it guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Back to winning ways, absolutely buzzed about that, you know, happy that we know it's not depressing. There wasn't a single gunshot in this episode as well guys, you know, that's refreshing not to concede. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like below, comment, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.